How y'all doing? Know it's early in the morning. So I decided to get up. You know me, I have short talks and I just tell it like it is. As simple as that. I ain't gonna lie to you, it's just the way it is. Some people listen, some don't. It's just the way it is. I'm just telling it like it is. It's called Can You Hurt a Grown Man? You know good and well you can hurt a grown man without physically touching him. Okay? I'm talking about mostly mental. When you have a young man and he's young, he's a baby in the family, he got to be able to grow up. Or necessarily he ain't got to be the baby of the family. He can just be the only child. Or he can just grow up. Sometimes people giving him things. Man got to be able to stand on his own 2 feet. When a man say he grown, a man need to be able to stand on his own 2 feet. He had to be taught early in an early age. You got some men out here, they go out, they leave mom and dad house and they get their own place. They do their own thing. We got to understand. Good morning, hey, foot soldier. We got to understand that. Okay. It don't make sense for a grown man to lie around the house and don't have a job or don't do nothing. Okay. Now, even though he may do other things, me clean up, but what I'm saying is he may take care of his family, but at the same time, he needs to get up and get his own place. A lot of times he used to women giving him things. And that's sad. A woman giving you stuff and you don't work, you don't do nothing, or when you do work, you don't do construction with your money. You don't do nothing good with your money. You always go on a sports game. You go to basketball, football, all that. You pay for all that, but you ain't got nothing to show for it. All your other friends got their own place, married, moved to the side. You upset because they don't fool with you. You upset because they don't deal with you. And see, that type of person, they would deal with the person that don't deal with them. They're not going to deal with the person that's, how should I put it? They're not going to deal with the person that I would say be with them. What I'm saying is, you got a friend. You close to your friend, okay? But your friend, you ain't enough. They want to deal with the other friends that don't deal with them. They talk about, I don't like dealing with them. I can't stand them. I don't understand that. You don't understand, you don't want to deal with them because they don't want to deal with you. Hey, Beverly, how you doing? And then somebody don't understand. It's just life itself. You don't deal with me, but you want to deal with the people that don't deal with you. The person that's close to you got your back because you helped me. You see what I'm saying? Just use an example, y'all. You helped me, but then you say your family supports you. Of course, your family will support you if they always giving you. If your family members, your brothers and sisters, they got their own job and they got their own career, but you sitting there, you not doing anything. You're not doing nothing for yourself. Look at it. You could tell your friend this, foot soldier, and they can get highly pissed off at you. You telling the truth. You don't know what you talking about. You don't know what you talking about. No, they mad because you telling the truth. You grown men need to grow up. These friends you got, they need to grow up. I'm just saying, you need to grow up. Always, every time you look up, your family member, always giving you a car. Always giving every car you just about had, they gave it to you. They're a crutch for you. Let God be your crutch. But you want man to be your crutch. You want them to give you every time. You get a job, okay, you get a job, but every time you look up, what you do with your money? I always want to sports. I always want to buy this. You know, it's not right. Hey AJ, how you doing? You doing okay? Love you. Love all of y'all. But I'm just saying, it don't make sense. A bunch of grown people, a grown man. I don't understand. For years and years, family always gave you. Always gave you. Now, if I speak to you about it, you got an attitude toward it. Can you hurt a grown man? Yes, you can. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. It don't, thank you, AJ. Thank you very much. Because it don't make no common sense. Don't make any common sense whatsoever. You grown. Okay? Here I am, and everybody know about my prosthetic leg. I got my own place. Thank God. I got 2 rides. Thank God. God is blessed. I try to be example to a lot of young men. I try to be example to people. Yes, I got some things. All of us need some growing up. And I admit I got some growing up to do too. But I learned to ask questions. And I see things and I don't say nothing. Because I know eventually the conversation will come up. And if I have this conversation with you, you don't want to listen. Yeah, basically it's about me. It's about me and a friend of mine. Y'all just don't understand. Men in general. Y'all got to get out, get you a job. Talking about you want a woman, be a man. If you sitting around the house and a woman doing all the work, you ain't being a man. I can't stand that. That gets on my nerve. That burns me. I know it ain't got nothing to do with me or my household, but that just burned my behind. That burned my back. That ticks me off. You a grown man. You treat a woman like dirt. You know what I'm saying? You got this girl and this girl. I mean, you treat like dirt, but you can never buy your own. Stand on your own 2 feet. Ask yourself, have you ever got your own place? No. By yourself? No. You can't run to mom and dad. You can't run to ALC. Oh, what's up, Xavier? How you doing? I'm just saying, these grown men, you can't have folks babying you. Oh, my family support me. It's nothing wrong with family supporting you, but them giving and always doing, you damaging a grown man. You damaging a grown man. Try your best to do for yourself. Think about people in the house. They may be getting tired. Some of them just don't want to say nothing. They don't want to hurt feelings. I'm sorry. All you grown folks, if you got a disability and you get a check, that's different. That's different. But if you got 2 good legs or 2 good back, you need to get out here and get a job. Because my daddy, I'm going to tell you, he put me out and it was unexpected. But I ain't going to lie to tell nobody. I didn't cry. But when he let me move back in, several years later, he let me move back in. I was young. I was young. I was in my 20s. Dad let me move back in. And Daddy said, the reason why I did that to you, son, he said, I want you to swim for yourself. He said, Eric, I want you to understand something. I need you to do that for yourself because if I keep you here and you ain't paying nothing, I will deprive you of that. He let me back in. And let me see, he put me out again and a situation happened. He let me back in. And then I got me, I was working. And then one day I was sitting by my car. No, well, I was sitting by his car. I was upset. I said, I'm a man. I need to be doing man things. Then I got my own place. And I left. I had little tears, but I left. Daddy said, I hate to see you go, son, but I understand. You got to be a man. How you expect to get a woman, a wife, and you ain't got nothing? How? How you going to sit here and talk about, well, no, you need to get a job. The problem is your family didn't put you out in the water so you can swim for yourself. When I had my situation, I was staying with somebody, but I paid my share. When I got my check, I paid my share. Okay? I paid my share. And after that, I left and stayed with my cousin. Now I got my own. Okay? Hopefully next year I'll be moving or find something else. But I'm just saying, grown men, don't sit around and think everybody got to wait on you. Grown men, even if you sick, you pray and ask God, Lord, help me. Let God be the crutch. Get out and do for yourself. Try to do what you can. You can't do it, I understand, but make an effort. It's like, oh man, my walking ain't good or my talking ain't good. But if I see you getting in there getting a book and you trying to talk, before you know your talking start getting the way it is. It's like working out. You can't run, but you can walk, right? You can take your time and walk. Okay? And you take little small steps. Take little bitty steps. Why? Because I did it. God is blessed. Do I use a cane or a wheelchair or a walker? I have. And God bless. I walk on my own and mostly walk faster than some of the people that got their leg. A lot of times, God bless, I help people with their real legs. I help them with theirs. You see what I'm saying? Some young, some old. Yeah, I'm trying to get y'all to understand, you got to make an effort. You sitting back, laid back, and everybody doing, that's not good. Some people got problems out here, I understand that. But make an effort, Like Apostle Peter said, I say I'm sick, but I'm well. You said so much before you start believing it, your willpower will grow. You start doing things like, wow, really? And then you look back on where you coming from. You've been laying in the bed all the time. Then you practice, you sit up. And you say, okay, I'm gonna sit up for a minute. And you lay back down. Sometimes you get, you keep working till you finally say, okay, now I'm gonna try to stand. You get you a walker and you stand. Not saying walk right now, just stand. You keep doing that, then eventually you're going to start, let me take a little step. Let me step a little step. You got to learn how to walk all over again. See, you grown men, work it. Again, save your money. Put $5 back. If your money low, put $5 back. Till your money grow, you may want to put 10. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Keep saving. Then when you count it all, look back where God brought you from. That's what I'm talking about. Even with the walking, standing up, and then before you know it, you ain't gonna need that walker no more. You might use a cane, but you practice it. You want to get healed, you want to get well, then you go ahead, you make the first move. Faith without works is dead. I'm just putting it out there. Me too. It is. Oh, good morning. How you doing, Eat Kitchen? I miss you. You doing all right? I'm just saying, y'all. Just that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You got to have that strong backbone. Some men don't want a man with problems. They don't. Some men don't want a woman with problems. Oh well, okay, I get it. But when good things started happening to them, don't jump on the bandwagon. You didn't want. Oh, you didn't like me at first. You couldn't stand me at first. Men. And another thing, man, if you got a woman, help her out. Be friends first. Find out what she's like. She got a lot of bills. Help her. I'm not saying I pay all of it, but if she got a $200 bill, I say, okay, well, where the bill at? Well, here the bill is right here. Oh, okay. I pay half of it. I send it to them and pay half of it. Now it's your job to come up with the rest. Am I wrong? Men, you say that's yours, respect that woman. She got kids, love them. They don't love you, don't worry about them. Don't worry about them. It is what it is. Respect that woman and respect her kid. If they don't like you, love the woman. Love the kids. People getting hurt out here. But these grown men, women doing for them, and they staying at the house not doing nothing, complaining. Woman buy you a vehicle, you acting funny when she drive it, and she paying for it. She doing all the work. What you doing? Nothing. Just sitting there. Ain't got nothing else. You want to get out, have a party with your friends, try to holler at other women, but you gonna holler at another woman, and this woman right here doing for you, you might well go on and leave then. But see if that woman gonna do you the same way. No, she ain't. You got some strong-minded women around here, y'all. We do. I just thought I would bring that out. I thought I would say it because it don't make no sense. You know, it really don't. I don't understand a lot of things. Sometimes I say to myself, you call people, they don't call you back. You text them, they don't text you back. Oh well. Now some people do, some don't. I'm just saying. The ones don't, then that lets you know, oh, they don't want to deal with you. Half the time they don't. Even though they may be busy. That's true. But if you call them doing it and they not, because you may need their help. Come on. It is what it is, y'all. But you can't hurt a grown man mentally. Let that man swim. Let that man, they say you can't teach an old dog new trick. That's the saying. But sometimes I have to debunk that because I'm an old dog and I learned some new things. You know, I'm a grown man. Okay? So, family, friends. Let that friend grow up. Family. Stop giving him stuff. You messed him, all these years, you messed that grown man up. He always got a roof over his head. Why? Because family. He stayed with family, but he always got a roof over his head. Family gonna see to that. Now, ask that same friend, what would happen if that homeowner, your brother, your sister, cousin, whatever, stop paying the bills? Or they decide to just leave and you at the house. What are you gonna do? What kind of plan you got? Even us men with jobs, you always gotta have a plan A, a plan B. You gotta have a plan for the backup plan for the backup plan. I'm just saying. Come on. You can hurt a grown man.